Welcome to Automotive Territory. We all know about the one and only perfect electric SUV Tesla Model X that has been on the market for a while now, giving a glimpse of the future to its owners. However, in this episode you won't hear about Tesla. For a short period of time, its glory is being overshadowed by a newcomer, Mercedes EQC, that has arrived to the market in 2018, and in this episode will be accompanied by a lineup of the all-new and upcoming electric SUV models that are expected to revolutionize the family transport and build on the Model X's success. Before we roll the video though, subscribe to our channel to be the first one to find out about the new releases. Enjoy the ride! Mercedes-Benz EQC. The hype for the electric SUV from Mercedes has been growing ever since the reveal of the first concept EQ in 2016. But the wait is finally over. EQC has been presented and all of the veils have been dropped. The C in the name of this vehicle indicates its size and positions it in line with the C-Class, while EQ corresponds to the name of the new Mercedes sub-brand Electric Intelligence. Just like the concept, this Mercedes is powered by two electric motors 408 horsepower strong, which allows for implementation of the all-wheel drive technology. The equipped battery has 80 kWh capacity, is good for 280 miles, and is manufactured by Daimler subsidiary Deutsche Automotive that has already expanded its operations in preparation for the mass production of the newcomer. Mercedes EQC will hit showrooms in 2019, with the first deliveries expected for 2020, and it will be the first ever all-electric SUV from Mercedes-Benz that will be followed up by at least 9 more models. Audi e-tron. This is one of the most anticipated electric cars of 2018 within the premium segment. Audi e-tron SUV is based on the concept that was introduced in 2015, and it's the first all-electric car of the brand. Advanced driving dynamics are ensured by dual 429 horsepower electric motors on each axle that provide exceptional control due to the new electric quattro all-wheel drive. The rumored range from the 95 kWh battery is around 310 miles, and 0 to 60 time is claimed to be at 4.5 seconds. Reservations for the e-tron will begin fall 2018, with the first delivery scheduled early next year, and the anticipated pricing is around $90,000. Interestingly, Audi e-tron was supposed to be released earlier than the Mercedes EQC, but the presentation was postponed due to the jailing of the company's CEO as an echo of the Dieselgate. Hyundai Kona Electric. It might come as a surprise to you, but Hyundai is actually one of the few auto manufacturers that seems to be hitting the right spots when developing their electric technology. This year, their already successful and elegant Ioniq Electric is being joined by an affordable crossover Hyundai Kona Electric. It will be released in 2 modifications. The less pricey one gets a 135 horsepower motor and a 39.2 kWh battery, sufficient for 188 miles on a charge, while the top trim offers 204 horses output and 250 miles of uninterrupted driving. With 291 pound-feet of immediate torque, an acceleration of 7.6 seconds from 0 to 60, the all-new Kona Electric provides a real fun-to-drive experience. The electrified version received an updated design with closed front grille, aerodynamic bumper, exclusive LED lighting, and 7 variants of body color. Nio ES8. The Chinese company Nio is most famous for its hypercar EP9, but their next step on the EV market will be a crossover SUV ES8 that can accommodate up to 7 people with the seating that follows the formula 2+3+2. The auto has a full aluminum body that is 16.4 feet long and the wheelbase of 10 feet. It is equipped with 2 electric motors on the front and rear axle that allow to realize a 4-wheel drive system. Moreover, an active pneumatic suspension was introduced. There is no surprise why Nio is called a performance SUV, since the output of the dual motors powertrain reaches 653 horsepower and 620 pound-feet of torque. The battery pack supports fast swapping and is good for 220 miles. This car received a large touchscreen display that works together with the onboard computer and infotainment system controlled by the world's first AI for cars. Nio is currently exclusive for the Chinese market, but the expansion is expected in the nearest future. Jaguar I-Pace. Fans of electric vehicles were not left out for the 2019 model year in terms of luxury newcomers. The all-new Jaguar I-Pace is finally here, and it hopes to change your expectations for an SUV forever. Since there was no engine and transmission tunnel involved in the construction of the car, the cabin was placed further forward, allowing more knee and legroom in the rear. The instrument panel is sleek and minimalistic, but very focused on the vehicle's impressive performance. All the finishes are rich and solid, without the cheap plastic feel, and twin needle stitching on the sporty seats looks simply beautiful. As for the performance, the CV gets 2 electric motors, 1 per axle, with combined output of 400 horses, allowing getting to 60 in 4.8 seconds and reaching the electronically limited top speed of 125 miles per hour. The equipped 90 kWh battery ensures 300 miles on each charge and could be replenished to 80% in just 40 minutes. SF Motors SF5 and SF7. This company was founded in Silicon Valley in 2016, and unlike other notorious electric car paper manufacturers, it is aggressively entering the market. The Chinese-backed startup has recently acquired the battery manufacturer Inevit, with Martin Eberhard, the co-founder and former Tesla CEO, at the helm, and got hands on the factory in Indiana that used to produce Hummers and another one in China. Their first 2 models are SF5 and SF7, built on the self-designed modular platform that allows constructing nearly any modification of EVs with 1 to 4 motors. The top modification should be able to produce 1000 horsepower and accelerate to 16 mph under 3 seconds. The patented battery technology ensures 300 miles of range, and a special, highly efficient generator has been developed for customers with special range needs. The first model to hit production in 2019 will be SF5 crossover, which will be equipped with the 3rd-level autopilot hardware labeled Protective Autonomy. Byton M-Byte. Even though rather unheard of until recently, the Chinese electric car startup Future Mobility launched a new car brand, Byton, that is led by the former BMW executive Carsten Breitfeld. They have presented the brand new midsize crossover at the 2018 CES, and it currently undergoes rigorous testing with production scheduled for 2019. The M-Byte will be available in 2 modifications, a 71 kWh with rear-wheel drive and a 250 horsepower motor, and an all-wheel drive version with dual motors 470 horses strong, good for 323 miles on a charge due to the 95 kWh battery. This SUV will have the largest touchscreen on the market with 49 by 10 inches measurements, and it was even dubbed by the creators an SIV, or Smart Intuitive Vehicle. Byton will get equipped with Level 3 autonomy from the launch, with the Level 4 arriving in 2020. Hey there, electric car fan! If you're dreaming about the future where EVs will be dominating the roads, you have to participate in the promotion of this type of transport. Lately, YouTube algorithm has not been too eager to let videos about electric vehicles go viral, so we have to take measures in our own hands. To promote the EV revolution, before you leave this video, do not forget to put a like, leave a comment below and share with as many of your friends as you can. Thanks for your help in advance, and let's continue. BMW iX3. While BMW has been spearheading the EV market with their best-selling i3 model, it appears that they will be one of the last big-name car makers to roll out a fully electric SUV in 2020 under the name iX3. Unlike the competition, Bavarian Motor Works have decided to build their car on the base of the already existing series production model X3 on the Clare platform. Preliminary specifications indicate that this BMW will get a 270 horsepower motor linked to a 70 kWh battery, good for 250 miles and compatible with a 150 kW charger. The series production SUV iX3 will be manufactured in China starting from 2020 and will be the first car from this manufacturer to receive the 5th generation powertrain eDrive. It will be followed by the sedan iNext and other vehicles which already have reserved indexes from i1 to iX9. Singulato IS6. Out of many automobiles that are now coming to China, Singulato IS6 definitely stands out. Designed by Chinese startup JJ Auto, headquartered in Beijing, the stylish midsize SUV was first unveiled in 2016 and will be ready to roll out of production lines in the beginning of 2020. The vehicle is fully electric, equipped with 2 electric motors netting 349 horses and 428 pound-feet of torque combined. Though the manufacturer has not revealed the type and capacity of batteries that will be used in the Singulato, we already know that it will have a 249-mile range between charges. In addition to being emission-free and cost-efficient, IS6 boasts of being technologically advanced. The car has Level 2 autopilot, AI co-driver with voice recognition, plus anti-fatigue and night vision driver safety systems. Among other interesting features are rear opening suicide doors, 13 USB docking stations, 16.4-inch head-up display, and a rotating 15.6-inch central entertainment console. Kia Niro EV. Kia is going full-on in the development of their electrified and autonomous vehicles. By 2025, they're planning to bring 16 hybrid EV and fuel cell cars to the market. The best evidence for this approach is the latest Niro EV that was presented in 2018 and was based on the concept with the same name. It combines the stylish design of a compact SUV with unmatched efficiency of a modern battery electric powertrain. The energy is provided by high-capacity lithium polymer battery pack connected to 201 horsepower motor. The Niro will be offered with two battery options, a 39.2 kWh good for 150 miles on a charge for city commuting, and a long-range 240 miles courtesy of a 65 kWh pack. The newcomer has a rich set of safety features, including collision warning and avoidance assist, as well as a lane following assist, which tracks vehicles in front of the car in traffic and detects road markings. Borgward BXi7. Once one of the most popular German car manufacturers, the company was revived by the original founder's grandson Christian Borgward in 2008. Though today it is Stuttgart-based, Borgward is backed heavily by a state-owned Chinese automaker BAIC, and all of its cars are produced in China. One of the company's most recent projects is BXi7, a traditional midsize SUV that however runs on pure electric power. The vehicle is similar to its gasoline version BX7 that debuted in 2015, but it has a revised grille, new digital instrument cluster, and stylish blue decorative body and cabin elements. Borgward BXi7's heart is a permanently excited synchronous motor delivering 272 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque. The car has 5 driving modes: Eco, Comfort, All-Wheel Drive, Sport, Sport Plus, and a range reaching 310 miles. The vehicle is expected to do 60 mph acceleration in 7.9 seconds and have a 125 miles per hour top speed. And a little bonus for our most devoted EV fans: Faraday Future FF91. Yes, you heard that right. The notorious Faraday Future SUV is not dead. On the contrary, this company is expected to become one of the few startups to prove skeptics wrong, and despite all the previous downfalls, actually bring the FF91 to the market. Faraday Future had indeed downscaled and gave up their plans to create an interpretation of a gigafactory in Nevada, but their plant in California is rumbling with work. Multiple pre-production alpha prototypes of FF91 have already been built, and they are currently going through extreme climate testing and handling refinement. The all-new SUV will get a 3-motor layout with 1050 horsepower combined output, ensuring 2.4 seconds 0 to 60 acceleration, and the massive battery should be good for 385 miles of charge. The optimistic release date for the CV is the first half of 2018, but since the price tag is rumored to be around $315,000, Faraday Future might still run into trouble with selling their cars. As you can see, other car makers could not stay idle and had to catch up with Tesla's success. Share your opinions about the all-new Mercedes EQC and other electric SUVs and crossovers in the comments below. Make sure to participate in the promotion of this video by putting a like and sharing with your friends. Plus, you should definitely check out our electric cars playlist. May the torque be with you!